Welcome to Liberebil. We are here today to feature Calvin's Toyota Celica Supra. I think let's get behind the wheel and then we're gonna get you guys back here again to talk further to Calvin about the car. Okay guys, Jared and I are gonna go now for our drive and I am like tripping over here.
Same here. Yo. Oh, this is a proper car, eh?
Wow!
Yo.
The engine in this Toyota Celica Supra is a 5ME TRD engine from Australia, from the TRD spec car. Steering wheel is very heavy, maneuvering here around now. But this is what you call an experience. It's not about the performance, or it's about how it makes you feel. And
gives you the butterflies just sitting here. Sure. So cool. This is proper old school. Flicker.
wow! Oh, brah!
That's freaking cool.
Feel like this car drive. Yo guys, the
Tries better than your car, man.
Yo, Captain. Wow. So the Toyota Celica Supra, this was more or less the first generation of, well, not first generation, but like second or third generation that came to South Africa. They originally came with a 5M GE engine. That was a multi-valve engine. It was then replaced with this 12-valve unit from Australia. It still has the original TRD management system as well. I mean, we're doing 5th gear.
It just goes. It just goes.
Bit of a wheel vibration. But it adds to the beauty.
It's like a go-kart.
It's amazing how Toyotas drive still after they're so old, man. This car's got 292,000 on the clock.
That's actually not bad, eh?
The thing stopped clicking. So we don't know how much mileage is actually on the car. But there's rust everywhere. The dashboard is crackled up. The door panels are loose. The steering wheel wobbles a bit. But
there's a roll cage in here.
yeah. But the passion, the heart, that soul. First key, guys. Here's the garage.
It's popping. Real old school, eh?
Oh,
Real old school.
magnificent.
As gravity takes my body out of your stratosphere, combing the skies to light up the dark, 'cause I feel so alone out here in this galaxy. Inside of me, don't wanna be your enemy. It's guiding me as it takes me away from you, and I'm drifting away from you. In this galaxy in my mind I've made for you.
Sweet thing, guys. It's like 56 degrees today.
Comes to life out of
Oh, no power steering.
and I don't know why, but I feel most alive when
Oh my word, it's got oil change. The oil change thing on the class I just noticed now. I love how the speakers is falling out of the dashboard. Feel the throttle. Yeah. Old cars conjure like so much emotion and so much feeling. Like
To drive this,
when you drive a normal car every day, you become accustomed to the air conditioning, to like
I got my air conditioning.
yeah, to like the how easy the clutch is. I feel how easy this car is to drive.
It is. And it's a 1983 model.
Yeah.
Sure.
And Calvin's like, this is his baby. He calls it his bitch.
You actually feel like you're driving the car.
Yeah, like you're part of the machine.
Yeah. There's no engine maintenance lights that come on and stuff. This is where you gotta know your car.
Still normal BP60E spark plugs. Nothing, 15 rand a spark plug. 20W50 oil, 190 bucks.
This is the kind of car you stop on the side of the road and you fix it right
Yeah, normal fan belts, P218, P219, no thick V belts.
there. No ECU that's gonna go on you.
Yeah, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy this video because I feel so privileged. I'm sure you feel the same. I mean, I don't know
To drive something.
how many people get the opportunity to do things like this. It's just so amazing. Calvin, can you tell me a bit about the Supra?
Sure, I'll be completely honest with you. The dream was obviously an A86 all those years ago. And then about 10 years ago, I found this thing looking like an absolute hawk. Found in Athlone, no diss to Athlone, I'm from Athlone. But yeah, it was basically, it was not the barn find you read about on the internet. This was in the back of someone's yard. And I like to think I rescued it. Took it home and basically just, I've been crazy about the pop-up light Supras, Hachirokus, but I'm even more crazy about Japan, the car culture, the people. I've been there twice. I've obsessed about it for long enough, and I've just thought that, you know, if I grew up on the streets of Japan myself, this is the kind of car I'd have. This is the exact kind of car I had. So there's a bunch of stickers on there, a couple of things inside as well that I got in Japan. You'll find even those Speed Hunter stickers that was given to me by Dino himself when I was in Japan. So everything that's on there is as authentic as it can be. Otherwise, I've made it myself, and in that way, it's authentic because it's still mine. And yeah, it's a street car. It's not made for dicing, but believe me, it can go.
I think my experience from behind the wheel was that passion. To know that it was each button, each piece was put on by you and it was done by someone. You really feel that driving the car. It doesn't feel like something that came out of the factory. It feels like something that pure blood, sweat and tears went into.
But a bit of blood in it. Definitely a bit of blood.
So yeah, as a daily driver, is this your daily driver? Or not?
Absolutely. Every day. I mean, I get in the car, I get into the fast lane, and I stay there all day long. No one pushes me out the way. No one intimidates me. I think I surprise a lot of people when I pull up behind them. Not that I'm going out there to drive like a hooligan, but it's basically the car is an extension of myself now. I don't make any compromises except on a day like this when it's like pretty hot. then I'm making compromises because no aircon, a turn roof, it gets hot in there. And the only way to combat that is to just roll down the windows and go faster.
Yeah.
That's about it.
What I notice is because it's NA and this kind of motor it has a very linear pull, like third gear and fifth gear, it pulls.
Sure.
It doesn't matter.
That's so true. I mean, we were driving and I think the biggest surprise was you could put in any gear.
It just goes.
A lot of all motor torque.
Yeah.
Very sharp throttle response.
And that noise howling out of the background.
It's quite loud.
And it pops now.
Yeah, no, it makes all kinds of sounds. Followed at night, makes all kinds of little flamethrowers and stuff as well.
And the power output on the car currently?
It's old school, so dude, it's maybe 105 kilowatts and maybe 220 Newton meters on a very good day.
But with something that you want to blast through a B road with, it doesn't need.
Well, dude, the thing is that power, you'll feel it every time you touch the throttle.
Yeah.
So wherever you're on that range, whichever gear you touch the throttle, and it bounces forward. So that's what I want, just that feeling of speed.
Yeah.
I get test cars every once in a while, so if I want to drive something with 400 kilowatts, I can make it happen.
Yeah.
So with this, all I want is my car, my kind of power. The only little thing that I want to do next is slap in a LSD, so I can actually keep the slide instead of just doing like a one-legged puppy thing. But that's entertaining too. Just
exactly.
I've done every done pretty much most of the mountain passes in the Western Cape leading up to Graafrenet with this thing as quickly as I can. So this thing will go all day, which is wild.
En is dit die oude, so dat is
break.
Well, I've broken everything that I could break. And for the last 2 or 3 years now, I've pretty much been working on it myself as well. So that's kind of the thing about a project car, is you don't always want to, if you can, and you have the means to fix it yourself, it's always better to do that as opposed to always just taking in for repairs, services. And that's also why I don't want to, like some days I think I want to turbo it, and then other days I think, well, I like being able to fix it myself.
Exactly.
And as it stands now, I can. There's no laptop tuning.
That's also what I said when we were driving. This is the kind of car, if it stops on the side of the road, you can fix it right there.
I have many times, but yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much to Calvin Fisher
Pleasure,
for the
dude.
opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Cheers, man.
Calvin has a YouTube channel, so
do.
please go on and hit him up. I'm going to put his subscribe button on the screen now. You guys can go check him out. I'll also put his social media platforms in the description box below. Liberebil
Liberebil out.